What have you seen inside someone's home that made you view them differently? 1. A girl I hung out with in college had me over to study together. We didn't have dorms. We lived close enough to just walk to college, so it was at her house. I saw this little colorful urn on her TV stand, and I said, "Oh, that's a pretty pot." She got this really sad smile and replied, "Thanks, that's my daughter." I felt so bad. 2. Trick-or-treating as a kid, we were always scared to go to one neighbor's house. The yard, nor home, was well kept. Stories circulated the neighborhood for years that he was a mean man, had killed his family, etc. As a dare, I ran up and rang the doorbell, and as I tried to run away, an older gentleman opened the door. He said, "I don't get many kids nowadays, happy Halloween," and held out a bowl of yummy candy bars. I peeked in, and it was a meticulously kept home on the inside. A little candle lit, neatly folded blankets and magazines next to his lazy boy chair. He was so kind. I believe his kids were grown and had moved away. Wife had passed away years ago. Made me not believe the rumors that get started about people. 3. Child porn. Way back in the before times, I worked as an installation and repair tech for a major telecom. Installing DSL was one of the things I did, and while testing the connection to one guy's PC, I stumbled across some very disturbing images. His line was working fine, so I just smiled, told him there was no charge, and left. Called the police first, and then my boss to let him know I might be busy giving a statement for the rest of the day. 4.1 family I went to visit had a room in their house that was set up for a college kid. Posters, TV, some weights, computer desk, even a half-empty cologne bottle on the desk. I asked them what college their son went to, and they immediately changed the subject, and the mom looked down and away. They said the room is rented out. I later found out their son could not get into the college he wanted and decided to commit suicide. They left his room exactly as it last was. I still think about them. They didn't own soap. Like, no soap at all anywhere in their house. We know a family who is very wealthy. One of them is a medical professional, and they have no soap in any bathroom. I have to remember to bring hand sanitizer in my pocket every time we visit. It's bizarre. 6. I better appreciated that a friend of mine was badly depressed when I saw how messy his home was. I wanted to let him know if he needed anything and do my best to help, but I don't want to just say, "Hey, sad ass, let me help." 7. Woman I nannied for had a very messy house, but she always looked so put together in public. She had 6 kids and always said, "Don't judge me, our house is lived in." Made me realize it was okay not to ruin your life over a perfect image house as long as everyone and everything was functioning. 8. A carpeted bathroom that also contains a gun safe, wine glasses, a wine fridge, board games, and snacks. 9. Pills all over the floor. Every room I went to had random pills on the ground. I picked them up and put them in a Ziploc when I was watching their cats. I let them know, and they didn't seem to care. Watched their cats again months later and again found pills all over the place. So bizarre. 10. Lots and lots of stuff. I've met a few people who are hoarders. They didn't strike me as hoarders, and then I saw their house.